Okay, so this is today's project, the Montego GT. It's got some rust in it, and so what I did was I made this cardboard cutout, and it should line up with it. Hope my camera isn't too. Anyways, I designed it so that I wouldn't have to bondo the top edge because it's going to be under the trim. And so I made this piece with the right corners and everything. And then I put all the dimensions on the back. Took it to my local sheet metal shop. And this is what he came up with. I got a right one and a left one. $26 for the pair of them. So now I just got to attach it. I think I'll start by pulling off the chrome piece. Meanwhile, Richard's out here working on his rat rod rear end. Trying to get the springs on there and the center bolts.
Well,
and then
brought it right away.
Yeah, and then some U-bolts to hold that rear end in the right position. He's got new U-bolts for it. The old ones got to go.
Yeah, that's just something I had left over from an old job.
Yeah.
Checking to see if they'd be helpful, but they weren't. Almost done.
Are you tightening the center bolts, or are you still threading?
I'm still tapping it.
Oh. All right.
Still chasing the threads, I should say.
Well, after you tighten up the springs, you may still need to have more threads, you know.
Right, that's what I was wondering too. Is maybe I should, I mean, they shouldn't be completely damaged all the way down. I just cleaning it to make sure I got all the way down there.
Yeah.
And I should be able to do it. Either that, or I could take a C-clamp and just squeeze the frickin' spring together anyways.
Yeah, that's what I figured you got to do. Squeeze that together, then tighten it up, and if it doesn't work, you're going to have to take out the center bolt and run that thing down a little bit further and thread it halfway. But anyways, I got to get back to work on the bodywork. I'm trying to show these people how bodywork is made easy.
Okay.
Of course it's not, but I'm not going to tell them that. And I had to turn off the radio because of the copyright infringement.
Copyright infringement.
But I can shut this off.
They want to hear you anyway, so.
Yeah. So I got to shut this off and turn the radio back on and get to work. Oh yeah, there's the new U-bolts. I think they're going to look good.
Yeah, I do have to drill these though. These are a little small. You know, I mean, I know I could just, clamp those together too, but I gotta get those holes, meet those holes a little.
I think we can put that in the milling machine and use a milling cutter to open up the holes.
Yep. That's what we'll need to do.
So yeah, I got this antique lift, which really sucks. That other piece down there, that's supposed to be bolted to it to keep it from spinning sideways like it is right now, as you can tell. But spinning it gives me more room to work. And when I get to the other side, I'll push it back this way and hopefully remember to straighten it out before I drop it down. Yeah, so on the last video I said I was hoping someone would hurry up and buy this car so that I could finish my other projects. Well, shortly after I said that, some guy showed up and he bought it. That's the good news. The bad news is he doesn't like it much. He wants me to change the front end and put disc brakes on it and put in a Tremec 5-speed transmission instead of this crappy 3-speed. So that's why it's still here. But it's all bought and paid for, so I started spending money. And the box just came today with the power booster and the master cylinder and the brake pedal assembly right out here. A couple of valves, one for the front, one goes in the back. I forget which is which, but residual valves or whatever they're called to keep the brake fluid from draining back, because when you power booster, your master cylinder is lower than the brakes. There's nothing in there. I guess that's the filler piece. Yeah, so like I was saying, the brakes will bleed back into the master cylinder if you don't have those check valves in there. You don't need them if you got your master cylinder mounted up on the firewall. But okay, there's the master cylinder. I want to slice myself. Oh, that's a heavy master cylinder. And got outlets on both sides so you can hook up to whatever side you want to and plug the other side, I guess. And hardware. It's 4 plugs, so I can plug all 4 of them. Don't know why, but I'll leave the hardware in there. Get rid of that box. Next size up, this box. Must be the, let's see what it is. Oh, that's the booster. There's the power booster. Not sure what that is. I'll have to take that off, find out what's in there. Okay, I guess. So that's the power booster. So now I can have power brakes instead of crappy brakes. And last, this box here. And this is the brake assembly. It just bolts to the X in the frame. You see it's at an angle. That bolts in there. The booster goes here, and the master cylinder goes on the back side of the booster. And there's also a hardware with that. Got the brake pedal. And this sticks up through the hole in the floor that was already there for the original brake pedal. So this is a nice rig. I used it on my last 40 Ford pickup, except I think it was a different manufacturer. And I'm not sure what this ball joint thingy goes to. Probably bolts on here. I don't know if I can show you that, but I think it bolts on here and then goes on there. And extra hardware, we'll put it in this big box. Okay, so we'll put everything in there. And as soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna put that fucker together. Oops. But I'm busy right now, so we'll get to it, that's for sure. And it wouldn't work right if I didn't have this. Well, there it is. 2 halves anyway. Not quite joined together yet, but looks like it's going to be pretty cool. Gotta Z the frame. think it might want to come up just a little bit in the back, but I don't think it wants to come all the way up to the other frame. So probably 2 inches. It's 4 inches gap there now.
Can you imagine the 60s quarter panels back on there?
Yeah. Yep, that's going to be a nice looking truck when it's done. Especially with the holes in the door. It really gives it a rat rod look. Somebody hit it with a snowplow twice.
Yeah.
Now you got to paint the front wheel silver or something.
Yeah, I know, right? Aluminum.
I got some wide aluminum mag wheels there, slotted.
Oh yeah.
That I think will fit that. Came off a Dodge pickup. I think Dodge had the same bolt pattern. Well, there it is, all installed. Now I got power brakes. I just got to run some lines. I've got new wheel cylinders for the back. I need some brake drums and I need some brake shoes. And for the front, I probably need some calipers. I don't know if I even want to try to use those. I think I'll just put on some new ones. Alright, so that was another $200. So now I've got $400.62 tied up in this thing. As far as that bodywork that I was planning on doing today, I got as far as you saw. I got as far as doing a little bit of video on it, and I didn't get anything done on it. I didn't get the chrome trim off. Save that for some other day, I guess.